Welcome to the today's session. So in this today's session we will see about the topic break statement and continue statement in Java programming subject. So first we will see what is jump statement. In Java, jump statement are mainly used to transfer the control flow of the control execution to another part of our program depending on the condition. So the condition may be true or false. The program execution control will transfer from one statement, one group of statement to another group of statement. So this is called jump statements. So based on the jump statement, the flow of the control execution, program execution, jumped the group of statement from one to another. And next in this jump statement, we are mainly see two statements in Java. One is break statement, another one is a continue statement. So the break statement, it terminates the loop immediately. So the meaning of the break means it terminate. So likewise, this break statement is a keyword which is used for terminate the looping iteration. So the looping is nothing but it iterate or repeated the same statement again and again until it reaches one condition. Before it reaches the condition, it terminate the loop iteration. It cut the loop by using the break statement. The control of the program moves to the next statement following to the loop. So looping statement ku adutha enna statement irukko anga control poirum. So the syntax of the break statement is break semicolon. Break is a keyword. So see the example. In the first example you see here we have to put while text expression condition for the while, and within the while open curly brace we have to check if statement if, and then condition for the if statement, and then within the if statement I have to write break statement. So once the condition is true in the if statement, the break statement will be executed. Once the break statement is executed, the loop is come out of from the control is come out from the loop. So it terminates the loop, while loop. So once the control, see the break statement, the control flow of the control will come out of the loop. So similarly in the second program, do while loop we are using. So once the control comes on the break statement, the control come out from the do while loop. Similarly we see in the for loop statement, once the condition is true, the break statement will start to execute, mean the control of the flow of the control will come out from the for loop. So based on these three examples, we clearly see the break statement is used for come out the control flow of the control from the loop, break the looping statement. And next we see the example for the break statement. We see the for loop. So in this here the for loop is start from the value 1 to 10. So the iteration start from 1 and the for loop iteration is continuously continue, and once it reaches the I value is 10, it terminates. So that is the for loop statement in this program, and within the for loop statements we have to check one condition in the if statement, that is I is equal to 5. If I is equal to 5 mean within the if statement I have to write a break statement. That means once the I value is reached the 5, the for loop is terminate. So the flow of the control is come out from the for loop. Okay, so once the I is reached the 5, the system.out or println of I is inside the for loop, which is stopped and terminate from out of the control is come out of the loop. So in this program we just display only the values 1, 2, 3, 4. Because in the next iteration I is incremented into 5. So if I is equal to 5 means the break statement will start to execute. Once the break statement is executed mean the control is come out of from the for loop. So the system.println is not continually printed after the I value 4. So the output we will get 1, 2, 3, 4 only. And next we come to the continue statement. Java continue statement is used to continue the loop. The continue statement is used in loop control structure when you need to jump to the next iteration of the loop immediately. Whether the condition is true or false, the loop must be continued. So that is a continue statement. It continues the inner loop only. And the syntax for the continue statements to implement in your Java program is continue semicolon. Continue is a keyword. And this is the program. The same example we will see, but here we have to use continue instead of break statement. Okay. So the while loop is iterated again and again whether the condition is true. And within the while loop we are having if condition, the condition is true mean if the condition under the statement, that is continuous statement, is executed. The continuous statement is what it is do? It just again go to the control to the while loop. Okay, so it continue the while loop again and again. That's the meaning for the continuous statement. So now we see the one example for the continuous statement. Here the for loop is start from the initial value 1, and this for loop is continually iterated its value until it reaches the I value is 10. And within the for loop I have to write one if statement. In the if statement I have to check the I condition whether it is greater than 4 and the value is lesser than 9. So the I value must be greater than 4 and lesser than 9. That's maybe 5, 6, 7, 8. If the I value is 5, 6, 7, 8 means you have to continue the statement. Otherwise you have to print the value of the statement on screen. Okay, so the first iteration I is equal to 1. So the condition is checked. The condition is not true. So the system.out.println is executed. So the I value 1 is printed on my screen. And second, the for loop, I value is incremented to 2. So the 2 is lesser than equal to 10. The condition is true means the control comes under the for loop. So in this for loop, the if statement is checked. In this checking, the condition is not satisfied. So the system.out.println I2 is printed on my screen. Till the I value is reached the 4 or 5, the condition is satisfied. So if the I value is 5 means the condition is satisfied. So the continuous statement is start to execute. So the continuous statement is start to execute mean the system.out.println, the cursor does not go to the system.out.println. Instead of that, the cursor is immediately go to the for loop. So now the I value is changed to 6. The 5 is not printed on screen. Instead of that work, the I value is incremented to 6. So the 6 also greater than 4. So the condition is satisfied. The continuous statement is started to execute. So it started to execute mean the control again go to the for loop, initial stage of the for loop. So the number 6 is not printed on screen. So in my screen I have to get the output 1, 2, 3 and then 4, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 and 10. Because the I value when reached the greater than 4 and lesser than 9, the continuous statement is started to execute. The continuous statement only continue the for loop, not print the I value on screen. So we will get the output like that.